can hear you all.
Okay.
I can hear y'all talk.
Yeah, that's why I put it on
Good morning.
the. Good morning.
Are other people on just audio or video?
I can see your video.
I could see you.
Can't hear you.
Let me see. I don't know if it's gonna let us do video. Oh, we don't have a camera, so ours won't be visible.
I do it on my phone, so that makes it easier.
Mhm.
I can hear you and I can see you, but I can't say anything.
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
Yeah, do you hear me over there? Do you hear me with that?
Oh, I can hear you. You're fine. Yep.
I was gonna sit back and listen and look, 'cause
I think we'll have a quick meeting today, because I think
Yeah, I think it is.
kind of like I mentioned when we were at the summit, we have to see what the other people create today to get our,
Right, to get what we need.
yeah.
Semantic, I'll start working back away.
oh, I know what's going on. There you go.
Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
Already on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Good, I like this.
Is everybody on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody?
Good morning, beautiful people.
First
Good morning.
morning.
You be careful driving, Tom.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not driving. I'm parked. Thank you.
Oh, good, good. I just hopped on to make sure you guys could get on to see if you had any issues or anything. So looks like y'all are pros.
Well, I don't know that I'd go that far.
I'll make sure to take this recording and make a YouTube out of it and send you the link later. And just let me know when you set your next meeting, okay?
Okay.
And thank you all so much for the wonderful work you did at the summit. I'm telling you, you guys are incredible.
Oh,
And-
you're awfully kind. Thank you. It's a great
Deb,
team.
I had sent you an email just this morning, seeing if I can, I don't know if you have the email list broken down into scribes and communicators from the
For
summit.
everybody?
Yes. Yeah.
You know what? the list that Mariel had initially obviously has altered, because some people didn't come, some people backed out. So let me go through. Did you see, are you needing the email contact? Is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought, in my error, the one list that I had pulled,
Uh-huh.
that looks kind of like that. I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
I thought I thought on the side had the emails, and it just is the link to the planner
To
for the
their,
meeting.
to their individual planners, yeah. Now,
Right.
what I can do, because we don't really have that out there, but I can, I'll compile that list. There might be some other people that'll be interested in that as well.
Right, and I was gonna say, even if you don't have them separated and you just have a full list, that's fine. I can always separate them out. So whatever's easiest for you to do, I'm happy to take however you can get it to me.
You're so sweet. I'll try to pull from like I know a couple of people had to back out, just a couple. And I'm
Right.
not sure, I would at least have the facilitator, I think, in that situation. So you could find out who their scribe is. So let me
Okay.
work on that today. That's a good list to have anyway. And if you guys need anything else, just let me know, okay?
Okay, and since you're on here, one other question.
Yes.
We had a Brenton Baker that was initially assigned to our table.
Right.
So is he not coming or won't be included? I didn't want to exclude if he needed to be follow up and included on.
Somehow I've got him now on table 5.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think, and it's also education and messaging.
Yep.
He might have just gotten confused with the table numbers or something when he came in, but yeah, he's on table 5 now from what I can
Okay.
see. Okay,
And the other young man that was at our table, apparently the email address he wrote down, I did not copy correctly. If you have his correct email address, could you send it to me, please?
is it Brian Davis? Is that who we're talking?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, I sure will, Tom. I'll do that right now.
Thank you.
Wonderful. You guys are so on top of it. You let me know anything else you need, okay?
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you want us in the work packet, there was a page for people who weren't invited or whatever, who should be invited to the next summit. Is that for the next Eastern Summit or is that for the state summit?
That one actually is who you want to invite to your group.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, but if you think that they need to be at the state summit, I mean, you and Dana, you guys have been doing this a long time with us, and we extremely value your opinion. So you just let us know, because we
Okay.
are getting ready. We're preparing those invitations to go out this week.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Deb.
I'm here whenever you need me.
All right.
Take care. I'm gonna sign off.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye-bye.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So who else is on here?
Pamela, can you hear me, Tom?
Yes.
He can hear you. Little. Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Hey.
I think that's everybody.
Okay.
I think we're good.
All right. So has anybody had time to reflect on what we did and where we need to go from here?
So as you heard me mention, I had reached out to Deb to see, in my error, I thought the one list that we had people's contact information, and I was
Right.
going to use that to reach out to people. A couple of the folks, I have their information, but not everybody. I know that we had talked about reaching out to the different tables to share their messaging, and I had made some comments at the summit on, naturally the other education and messaging tables, they would be handling their own, so we wouldn't reach out to them. We
Sure.
talked about looking more at the pod creation. And so I just was trying to get the right contact information for those folks.
Okay. Okay. So what else has everybody got?
This is Little. I have been working on the return to challenging environments and reentry part of it.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what I'm finding is within the jail, we do a lot of this already. The reentry process begins while they are incarcerated.
Sure.
So we have the NA classes, the AA classes, we have Bible study, parenting, we have a GED program. These people need all these skills while they are currently incarcerated so they don't keep reoffending.
Of course.
So that's something that I have started looking into. We also have, I have printed off a list of felon-friendly hires.
Oh, nice.
And I've also been able to just look at statistics. I pulled off of the North Carolina prison site yesterday for our current prison inmates. As of February 10th, 2020, we have approximately 35,000 people right now in prison.
Wow.
So this is just for our state. We have 79,000 on probation. And we have 12,000 right now out on parole. So I'm looking at all these numbers, and one thing I wanted to look into was the ban the box. And I came across something quite interesting. In 2016, New Hanover County, they banned the box regarding your criminal record, or even asking if you have that, because that's been a roadblock for a lot of people when it comes to jobs. They
Sure.
see that question, they don't even want to do the application.
Right.
But now they've taken it off, so this gives this individual a chance to have an interview, to be able to explain their past and their choices, and hopefully they can get a job after looking into the qualifications. So that's what I've been working on.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Have you got the list of national companies that will hire felons?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. It's like Home Depot and I forget all
This
of
is
them
a-
that are on there.
Yes, it's a very extensive list.
Sure.
It's like, I printed it, I think I got like 8 or 9 pages.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
That would
That's
be
awesome.
that would be a great message to get out about banning
Yeah.
the box.
Yeah. Also, what is the status of transitioning these people from incarceration to independent living? Is there any kind of transitional place they can land, or do they just have to, or are they just on their own as far as finding somewhere to stay?
From my understanding, in the prisons, they have a caseworker
Okay.
that they speak to about 4 or 5 months before they get released.
Okay.
But you know, most of the housing that we have is halfway housing,
Sure.
so I feel that's another roadblock in a sense, because some of the people that go to the halfway housing, they're still exposed to drugs.
Right.
And, you know, they're exposed to other things that are really not going to help them with their transition.
Right. Okay. So that's an opportunity there to explore what can we do? What can we do for these people who are in that transition period?
Mhm.
Good job, Lou.
I don't know about the others of you, but to me, those numbers were surprising. That's a lot of folks.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And a lot of these people are coming home. About, 80% are coming home this year.
Okay.
So what are they going to do? Where are they going to go?
Yeah. Yeah. Where are they gonna go and what are they gonna do? How many of them what's the percentage that qualify for Medicaid?
And I'm glad you brought that up. Excuse me. So I'm going to be trying to figure out who to talk to about these Medicaid, because certain felonies that you have, you can't get assistance. Well, if I can't get health insurance and I have a real bad back pain, that's gonna put me going back to the street buying heroin.
Sure.
You know, and food stamps. If I have a class H or J felony, I believe I can't get food stamps ever. So how am I going to feed my children? That's going to put me
Yeah, exactly.
back where I was. I'm going to start stealing food to feed my kids. You know,
Yeah.
so it's a lot of problems we need to try and address.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because my thought was for those who do qualify for Medicaid, you know, you can hook them up with Trillium and that transitions. I don't know what it's called now. It used to be called Transitions to Community Living Program, but I don't know what it is now. But,
Okay.
I think that's still it.
yeah.
I don't know what they're doing, but I think they're still calling it that.
Oh, okay. I think it's changed, but it's something to do with this. It's still the same program. It's got a new name, more politically correct name, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good. That was really good.
So, what do we need to do next? I mean, do we just need to
Most of the
catch up
groups
with
were,
those other groups?
yeah, and most of those groups were all meeting today for the first time.
Mhm.
So I figured to connect with them later today, tomorrow, to see what their information is. I can kind of compile some of that and then send that out as an email to the group
Yes.
if you'd like, and then see where we want to go from there on the messaging and education that we deliver for them. I mean, some of the groups may not have something that needs to go out. Some of them already have their own education and messaging. Some of the groups are that as well. So,
Yeah.
because we might, we might not be able to tackle everything, but definitely something with Pamela's passion on the reentry, and then see if we can get something else, maybe from one of the pod creations, from one of the coalitions from the area.
Okay. Karen, where are you with the school board?
With the who?
With the school board, weren't you going? Did you
No.
want to try to communicate with the Pitt County School Board?
Nope.
Okay.
I know one of the
That doesn't
groups,
ring Go ahead.
yeah, one of the groups, one of the tables was trying to connect with the North Carolina State Education Department.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. The gentleman that spoke at one of the tables, kind of as we were facing forward to the left of us, it said he had a contact there on the state level board to see
Okay.
about some of that educational component. So I can, in our group work, I'll see if anyone reaches out about that.
Okay. All right. What else you got?
Should we look to set our next meeting date?
Yep. Good idea.
To grab my.
What do you think, y'all? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, what?
I think 3 weeks should be good, or a couple weeks should be good, based upon what I get back from the other groups.
Okay. Let's see.
Does this time work for people?
depends on the day.
I know. Tuesdays?
Are you talking about the March 3rd or 10th or which day?
Well, March 3rd would be 3 weeks. That's election day.
Yeah, I'll be heading to Wrightsville Beach for the day and then for a conference.
Poor thing.
I
You
know.
must stop by the office.
Yes, you must
Stop by
stop by and
the
see us.
See, there you go.
Yes, you
There
have
you
to
go.
come. Now you have to come see us. It
Yes.
should be so close.
Just let us know prior to the time that you're gonna stop by. We'll be glad to have you over.
Okay, you can buzz me in. That way they won't keep me permanently.
Exactly. That'd be a good excuse, wouldn't it?
My kids would love that.
Yeah, Wrightsville Beach is a lovely area. You'll
It is.
enjoy it.
What conference are you going to, if you don't mind me asking?
It is the Alcohol and Drug Council of North Carolina.
How did we miss that?
That's
It's
interesting.
It's called the Alcohol and what, ma'am?
Alcohol and Drug Council of North Carolina. I can send it to you in an email.
Yes, please.
Sure.
We may have to go to that, Ms. Pamela.
On what day is it?
March
It's the 5th and 6th, I believe.
March 5th
Well,
and 6th.
Well, of course. Why would anybody go to Wrightsville Beach except on a Thursday and Friday? So they can stay all weekend.
Add to the weekend,
After
right?
the weekend.
That's a good call, Tom. But
I
that's
might have
right.
been born at night, but it wasn't last night. Come on.
Wrightsville Beach is lovely. Not just shopping
Yes.
too.
We're probably going to that conference.
I'll be leaving one conference to another. So I could do that Tuesday, the March 3rd at 9, unless that's a conflict for election day for you, Tom.
No, it's not a conflict from me. 9 o'clock's fine.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
9
all
o'clock.
I'm either gonna vote early or late, but you know, I'm kind of like they do in Chicago. I vote early and often. So
There you go. Really not.
Okay, so what day did we nail down?
Tuesday.
The 10th?
Tuesday,
Tuesday, March 3rd. Excuse me, Dan. I didn't mean to interrupt.
March 3rd at
9
what
a.m.
time? Okay.
Does that work for everybody?
That's a good timing, good day.
Okay. That's what we'll count on.
All right, sounds good.
And I'll let Deb know what we're doing.
Yes, sir. That sounds awesome.
Okay.
And I'll follow up with the email with the information.
Right.
Yes, please.
Okay. Y'all have a good one. Good meeting
You
we
as
had.
well.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Drive carefully, Tom.
Yes, ma'am, I will. See y'all later.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.